welcome to class. It's Friday, so it's fitness challenge. My name is Jen. How are we doing? Just confirming that we are live. So today we have a little bit of a special workout. It's the Amanda workout I posted about a little while ago, like a half hour ago or so. So this is in remembrance of Amanda, one of our coworkers. She died a couple years ago in a car accident. She's always been known for her positive, uplifting attitude. And so what we thought we would do to be fun is take her name, Amanda, and come up with exercises for each one of those letters. We're going to do them 1 minute on, 15 seconds off, 3 times. So it'll be a pretty fast workout, nothing too crazy. 23 minutes, I think is what the total that they said it was going to be, 23 minutes. So we're going to do a couple little warm-ups, and then we're going to get right into it. I have my mat, my space, my water. I have a pair of light weights for some lateral raises and some donkey kicks. If you don't want to use them, totally fine. And I also have some bars for me to hold on to for my comfort, for mountain climbers for my wrists. Those are totally optional. You decide what works best for you. But we're ready to get started, I think. I'm going to grab because I'm using my bars, I'm going to grab my little little tiny gloves just for comfort. Totally makes me look really cool too, so that's always a pro. All right, so let's just start out with some marching in place. There is no jumping in today's routine, but we are going to be on the ground for mountain climbers. So if you have some kind of knee pain, you might want to maybe double up on your mat. That's totally fine too, or put it below. Whatever floats your boat. Let's open up those hips and switch it out. We're nice bright colors today. You know how I feel like I'm like a sherbet, like lime and orange sherbet. And one more side. And let's just do some uppercuts, nice and easy. We have air punches today, so I think I'm going to hold on to my little weights during those air punches, but you may do whatever type of punch floats your boat, just making sure that we're doing the same on each side, obviously. Some of these things we're going to be doing alternating sides, and some of these things we're going to be doing 30 seconds each side. And let's just go all the way up. See, I'm rotating, we're losing internet. Let's do 3, let's do 2, let's do 1. All right, let's go through all the exercises in today's workout. So first we have an arm raise lunge. You can do one of the two things. You can literally just be here and just alternate your lunge and bring your arms up each time, or bring your elbows up each time. Or you can stay with those arms up in kind of a warrior 1 and just keep on lunging back and forth. That's our first exercise. So you decide, is that an arm raise every single time, or is that your arms are raised the entire time? Up for you to decide. And then we have our mountain climber. So I'm going to have my bars here. And we're going to fast or slow in our plank, knee in, knee in. So you decide, are those knees going straight in? Are they crossing over? They totally can. If that is way too much, no, I can't be on the ground like that today, Jen. Here. Mountain climber standing. So that is exercise 2. Hopefully you're doing some of these with me. All right, then we have our air punches. So switching back and forth, deciding what kind of punches you want. We're doing 3 rounds, so you can do a different type of punch every single time. You decide, and you can hold on to the hand weights if you so desire. And then we have our narrow squats. So feet shoulder width apart or closer, squatting down and up. You can hold on to weights here if you so desire, totally fine. And as always, if this position here is uncomfortable for you, you can make it wider. That's totally fine. I put narrow in front of it, or they put narrow in front of it, collectively narrow in front of it because we needed an end. So that's totally fine. You decide. You can also do squat pulses, squat holds, whatever makes you happy. All right, let's do 2 more of those. 1, and then 2. And then we're back on the ground. We're going to put a weight, if we so desire, right in the back of our knee, and we're going to push up. I'm going to do 30 seconds on the right side, and then 30 seconds on the left side. If that is too much, you don't want to be on the ground. Like I said before, I'm not being on the ground today, Jen. Here, push back. And that's our option. Okay? So equal each side. If you don't have a weight back there, you can do right, left, or 30 seconds each side. And then our last exercise are just straight up arm raises. So we're going to alternate between coming to the side and coming to the front. So I'm going to have little hand weights. I'm going to grab 3 pounds. I wouldn't suggest more than about 5 because we're going to be doing it for that full minute. And you can totally do one side and then switch it out to the other. Okay? Those are our exercises today. Grab a sip of water 3 times through. So I might go a teeny bit over, but not too bad, I promise. All right, so we're starting out with those arm raise lunges. So how are you doing with those arms? What are they doing? Are they raising every time? Are they raising none of the time? Are they raising all the way up? I'm going to try all the way up for the first round. We'll see what happens. All right, so we're going to start. All right, and we are off. I'm going to turn that up a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So we're just alternating lunges. And just because I decide that my arms are going to be raised for this full minute, this first round, doesn't mean I can't change for the other round. So just because you commit to something for the minute doesn't mean you commit to something for the whole routine. Remember that. Ooh. A few more seconds here. And then we have our mountain climbers next. All right, shake out those arms down to the ground. You can also be on your forearms here for these mountain climbers. That's totally optional too. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to stay using my bars, but remember that's always an option too. All right, so inner plank, nice and plank-tastic. We want those hips nice and raised. You want to be as flat as a board. And obviously because my arms are elevated a little bit, using my bars, my plank's gonna look a little different than yours, and that's okay. Same thing, if you were in that forearm plank, you would look different. Now I'm staying pretty consistent with my my speed. You can 100% run those arms out, run those legs out, go nuts. I'm picking what's best for me right now. You pick what's best for you right now. We have 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, we have air punches. Air is in, we're not hitting a target, but if you have a target, no one says you can't. All right, get ready, get set, and let's punch it out. So I'm just gonna alternate these nice front punches. More seconds left. Full body action. Less than 10 seconds. All right. Next up, we have those narrow squats. Or not. Remember, this is always, always, always these are suggestions for you. You're in charge of what your body's doing and make the right choice for you. All right, let's narrow squat it. Hear the trash truck or something outside. So giving those arms a bit of a break. Our next activity are those donkey kicks. So we're going to be back down to the ground in about 30 seconds. Did you do anything awesome for someone else this week? Did you pay it forward, which is Amanda's big thing is we're paying it forward, we're paying fun forward, we're paying gratitude forward, we're paying kindness forward. 3, 2, 1, and done. If you did this something for someone else, you can either share it, let me know, or just do like a thumbs up or something, just so I know. You don't have to, sometimes you want to keep things a little private, totally cool, no worries. But maybe put like a little emoji down below that says, yeah, I did do something. All right, so I'm just gonna alternate. Every 30 seconds I'm gonna switch. That's what I'm doing. Some people love share, some people don't, and I totally get that, so. Maybe you donated some clothes to the thrift store every 30 seconds, and maybe you helped your neighbor weed their garden. Take all the stuff that's done growing out. Maybe you gave your neighbor some extra squash that you grew. Maybe you dropped some cupcakes off at your kid's school. Anything. All right, and then our last thing for round 1 are our arm raises. So it's out to the side, out to the front, out to the side, out to the front. And then we will be 1 round through of our 3. All right, so remember, these are all a minute. So if you want to go full crazy, hog, whatever terminology you want to use, feel free. You may also sit for this one if you have a bench or a kitchen chair that's nice and stable with nice support. You can really make sure that you're not swinging. What I mean is sometimes you get tired and you start doing this. I want you to be nice and still. So that may be alternating sides, going here, and then here, and then front, giving your body a chance to rest a little bit. Maybe that means reducing your weight. Maybe that means dropping that weight altogether. Maybe that means you're only doing it for 45 seconds and then resting longer. That's totally fine. We got 5 seconds. Whew. All right, and we're taking a little rest. We're grabbing our water. And then we're going to start again after a little break. So you have a couple more seconds here of just our regular recovery. All right, you have 15 more seconds, so you have 30 seconds total for our recovery moving forward. All right, so we're starting with those lunges, alternating with your raises of choice. All right. Now I'm doing alternating front lunges. You can do alternating back lunges. You can do alternating side lunges. You can do walking lunges, elevated lunges, Bulgarian lunges, lunge hops. The choices are endless for your lunge options. So. And if you're like, Jen, what the heck is a blank lunge? Let me know. And I'll just shoot you an email link or a YouTube link of explaining the exercise or showing the form. All right, we have 15 more seconds left. All right, mountain climbers. this time I'm going to this time I'm going to probably cry, but this time I'm going to try crossing those knees over and making it more of a oblique twist mountain climber. And it's totally okay to cry during a workout. Sometimes workouts can literally let go of some emotion that you didn't know you were feeling. Sometimes they're just hard, and if crying helps release some tension, guess what? That's fine. Whew. And we have 22 seconds. We have 10. We have 5, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, those ones were killer towards the end for me. So maybe I could have just held that plank instead of in the twist. Always options. All right, we have our punches. I'm going to do uppercuts this time. On paper, these are all fairly simple exercises. And you're like, oh, 3 minutes of each thing, whatever, that's fine. I got that. You can do that in my sleep. And then you start adding them on. Then you start adding them on to the things you've already done today and this week. And they start all equaling up to a really awesome full body workout. 10 seconds left. Okay, next up we have those narrow squats. Squats are also a great time because I'm not holding weights. I could very easily grab a drink here too. Or in this case, fix my clips. No need to take a break to fix your clips. Do them when you squat. We have 20 more seconds, and then we're back down to those donkey kicks. What I think I'm going to do this time is I think I'm going to do a full minute on one leg, and then that last round I'm going to do the full minute on the other leg. That's what I think I'm going to do. But you do you, pick what works, and release. But this is why I'm going to stick with the same side the whole time. But I will still let you know when 30 seconds is up, so don't worry about that. All right, let's pick it up. Definitely getting sweaty. It's like 40 something degrees outside when I woke up this morning. Been bundled up all day. Thought I would actually need a sweatshirt during this workout, but I really want to turn the fan on. Which I think I will do during our last break, since you know their routine by now. Oh, I didn't tell you it was halfway. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have 15 seconds left. I lied. And relax. So next round, next time through, I will tell you when there's 15 seconds left, so you can do 40, 45, and yeah, My bad, I'm sorry. Not that hard to remember 10. I'm looking right at the clock, but all right. Out to the side, out to the front. One job. Notice how my shoulders are staying down. I'm not lifting them up. So bad is this. I don't want that. I want that. Your arms can go higher than your shoulders. That's fine. I can bring my arm all the way up here, but my shoulder stays down. And mirror or an exercise partner is the best way. Or a monitor, camera. You can take a picture, like take a little video of yourself doing an exercise, play it back. 10 seconds. All right, so we have 30 seconds for recovery, and we're going to go into that final round. Grab your water, turn your fan on. Walk about. Whew. All right, get ready for those lunges. Let's go this time. I'm changing it up. I'm bringing those arms out every time. We only have 5.5 minutes of work left. And then obviously our cool down. 20 more seconds here. And I'm just going to make sure that I equal out both sides. All right, mountain climbers up next. Get ready. I know you're pumped. 3, 2, 1. Remember, if you get tired here, you can always do the standing climber. More seconds here. I'm going to do that standing climber for the last 30 seconds. Feel free to join me. Back when you're doing the standing climber, you're getting a little more upper body. You're not holding it in a plank, but you're moving it. 2, 1, beep. All right, we have our punches. So I'm going to do punch, 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 punch. Do a little bit of all of them. All right, punch, punch, uppercut. 15 seconds left. We have our narrow squats. Only a couple more minutes left. If you do need to go at 12:45, I totally get it. Just make sure you either stop now and start your cool down, so you have a full couple minutes to do it, full 5 minutes, or you stay a couple minutes later and you have to go do something really quick. You gotta go water your gerbil. I don't know. Do what you need to do, and then come back and stretch. Gerbils need water too, so just saying. So I know that there's a difference between a gerbil and a hamster. I just can't think of what it is currently. Maybe gerbils are bigger? Oh yeah. Random exercise thoughts. I'm really trying to work through a problem. Sometimes I just work out and it just totally opens my mind to weird things like gerbil health that I wouldn't have thought of naturally, obviously. Alright, donkey kicks. So this time I'm going to tell you when there's 15 seconds left. Actually, I'll tell you when there's 30 and 15 seconds. I'll be good. So I won't totally mess you all up. Alright. We just have this, and our arm raises left. Okay, now we're at 30. And now we're at 15. Ugh. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright. Last thing, we have our front and our side raises. I'm going to stay on the ground and do it. Totally fine. Why not? In fact, sometimes I tell people to do it on the ground or make sugar sitting. That way I know that you're not pushing that lower body into it. Although you still can, it's just a little harder. Especially if you're seated and have the speed up. This is our last 30 seconds. And then we're just going to stay where we are, seated or standing. We're kneeling. We're going to grab our water, and then we'll do a quick cool down. And it will be quick, so I highly suggest taking more time, foam roll, walk about, whatever works well for you. If you have some longer stretch videos, you want to pop on a yoga routine, feel free, or a cool down. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Whew, my goodness. All right, I'm going to pop these out of the way. I'm going to grab a sip of water, and then we're going to cool it down. Whew. All right, let's move those arms around. We got obviously arms, we got legs, we got core, we got glutes, we got all that stuff today. Alright, I'm going to bring my arm against the wall, door frame, back to the couch. Really stretch out. My thumb is facing up, although you can't see it. I'm going to bring that arm up, diagonal. And then a downward diagonal. I'm going to switch edge to the other side. I'm going to go thumb up first. Going up higher. And lower. Release. I'm just going to Front to back 2 or 3 times. And then pull that foot back. Stretch out the quads. I'm going to cross it over, lean it on down, and I'm stretching out the back of the hamstrings of the back leg. And roll up, and then cross over, sit back, and stretch out the glute at our hip. All right, that's nice and quick. Do this on the other side. We have our forward and back 2 or 3 times. And then we're going to pull that foot back. And we're going to cross it over, roll it down. And then we're going to come on up. And cross it over to the back. Alright, we're going to release. We're going to bring our hands and our arms on our thighs. We're just going to rock a little side to side. Drop that head. And then drop those arms. Shake it out. Shake that head a little yes, a little no, a little diagonal. And then when you are ready, we're going to roll it on up. Nice and slow. Have a great day. Do something good for yourself. Maybe do something good for someone else. And have a great weekend. Bye.